Batman would likely choose red for his gadgets. Red is often associated with intensity, power, and urgency, which aligns with Batman's determination to protect Gotham City and fight against crime. Additionally, red is a color that can draw attention and symbolize danger, serving as a warning to his enemies.
What are you...
Get it open. On it. Think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down.
Stay focused!
We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Oh, Christ.
Move in!
Second floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
This response reflects Batman's belief that instilling fear in criminals is necessary to deter them and maintain order in Gotham City. He understands that fear can be a powerful tool in fighting crime.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Shit! The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out. What was that?
Back to back, circle up!
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
This response reflects Batman's belief that Gotham City needs his unique skills and abilities to combat crime effectively. He would emphasize that he has taken it upon himself to protect the city when others have failed to do so adequately.
No one else will. I'm the only one who gets the job done.
Sounds lonely. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Who are them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake, or yours.
Batman would likely emphasize the importance of remaining calm and not struggling, highlighting the potential danger if she resists or tries to escape. He would prioritize her safety and try to prevent any further harm.
Don't struggle or you'll fall!
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Bruce Wayne may respond with a casual greeting, acknowledging Harvey's comment and engaging in a light-hearted exchange. This response allows him to maintain a friendly and approachable demeanor.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
This response suggests that Bruce Wayne would explain his absence by mentioning his involvement in nighttime activities or philanthropic work. It would serve as a subtle hint to his role as Batman without explicitly revealing his secret identity.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, "Support Harvey Dent." We're the grease, they're the wheels. and they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
Bruce Wayne may choose to let Harvey Dent continue speaking while politely listening and finishing his champagne. This action allows him to maintain a facade of social etiquette and avoid disrupting the event.
A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public? This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
This response would align with Harvey Dent's own name and his focus on combating crime in Gotham City. Bruce Wayne might propose this slogan as a way to emphasize Dent's commitment to reducing criminal activities and restoring safety to the city.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime,
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on. Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to great...
Bruce Wayne may respond by emphasizing the collective power to make a positive impact on Gotham City. This choice reflects his belief in the potential for change and encourages collaboration in addressing the city's challenges.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Bruce Wayne may respond by expressing his belief in the power of hope to inspire positive change. This response reflects his optimistic nature and the idea that even in the darkest of times, hope can lead to transformation.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes.
Bruce Wayne may redirect the attention away from himself and emphasize the importance of supporting Harvey Dent and his campaign. This response reflects his tendency to prioritize the greater cause over personal acknowledgments.
And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
You'll have it.
Thank you. And thank you both. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Bruce Wayne might agree to answer Vicky Vale's questions, but with the condition that they remain off the record. This response would allow him to provide some information while still protecting his privacy.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Bruce Wayne might respond with a deflecting statement, acknowledging that the positive atmosphere of the event is generally appreciated by attendees. This response allows him to redirect the focus away from himself and onto the overall ambience.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Bruce Wayne may dismiss the concern by attributing the mark on his collar to spilled wine from the event. This response would downplay any suggestion of blood and offer a plausible and innocent explanation.
Spilled some wine. It'll come out.
Stick to clear alcohols, Bruce. They never stain.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe he can change your mind.
Bruce Wayne might express his concern about the optics of being seen in the company of Carmine Falcone, considering Falcone's criminal reputation. This response reflects his awareness of the potential negative perception and its impact on his image.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no clap.
Bruce Wayne may suggest discussing the matter privately, indicating a desire to handle the situation away from prying eyes. This response could imply that Bruce wants to address the issue discreetly and potentially negotiate a resolution.
Yes.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne may choose to shake Carmine Falcone's hand as a display of courtesy and respect, particularly considering the public setting and the attention from the attendees. This response reflects Bruce's ability to navigate social situations and maintain a composed demeanor.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill. Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
Bruce Wayne may insist that Harvey Dent accompanies him into the parlor for the private conversation with Falcone. This response reflects Bruce's loyalty to his friend and his desire to ensure that Dent is present and involved in the discussion.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Bruce Wayne may express his confidence in Harvey Dent's ability to bring positive change to Gotham City. This response reflects his belief in Dent's integrity and commitment to improving the city.
The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him.
Bruce Wayne may choose to leave the chalk on the table, refusing to engage in the activity Falcone proposed. This response would indicate his unwillingness to participate in Falcone's power play or manipulations.
Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine, this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up.
Bruce Wayne may emphasize that his involvement and support are primarily driven by his belief in Harvey Dent and the desire to see positive change in Gotham City. This response would emphasize his focus on Dent's mayoral campaign, rather than a personal interest in teaming up with Falcone.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Bruce Wayne may assertively and protectively respond, asking Falcone not to discuss his father. This response would reflect Bruce's emotional attachment to his father's memory and his unwillingness to tolerate any disrespect or negative insinuations.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
It's me. Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign?
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Promising young politicians.
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Multi-Drive Processing Center, by ACM. Still no word on what started the fire. Whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department.
Let's find out what was so important.
Recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
Bruce Wayne might simply state that he is currently engaged in work, indicating that he has important tasks to complete within the Batcave. This response highlights his commitment to his mission and the responsibilities he takes on as Batman.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Bruce Wayne might express gratitude to Alfred for his support and guidance, acknowledging the value of Alfred's advice in reminding him of the importance of maintaining his public persona. This response reflects Bruce's appreciation for Alfred's role as his confidant and mentor.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex. Found her.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
Bruce Wayne may acknowledge Alfred's suggestion and express a willingness to consider laying low or being more discreet in his crime-fighting activities. This response reflects Bruce's openness to adapting his approach based on Alfred's advice.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Bruce Wayne may acknowledge Alfred's concern and agree that caution is necessary. This response reflects Bruce's trust in Alfred's judgment and his willingness to consider his advice.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Bruce Wayne might suggest that Cobblepot's return is not a mere coincidence, implying that there may be underlying motives or connections to recent events. This response reflects Bruce's intuition and suspicion about the timing of Cobblepot's reappearance.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Where are you, Oz?
Bruce Wayne may choose to give change to the homeless person as an act of kindness and support. This response aligns with Bruce's empathy and desire to alleviate suffering.
Thank you, sir.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Bruce Wayne may advise the individuals to simply walk away, suggesting that they should abandon their attempt to rob him. This response reflects his preference for peaceful resolutions and avoidance of violence whenever possible.
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubbish situation here.
Bruce Wayne may express gratitude to Oswald Cobblepot for joining in the fight against the muggers. This response reflects Bruce's acknowledgement of Cobblepot's assistance and willingness to work together in the given situation.
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Bruce Wayne may express a sense of sadness or frustration at the state of the park, emphasizing that it is regrettable and unworthy of its historical significance. This response reflects his concern for preserving important landmarks and the well-being of the city.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park.
Bruce Wayne may express genuine sympathy for Oswald Cobblepot's difficult circumstances and offer a sincere apology for the hardships he has endured. This response reflects Bruce's capacity for empathy and understanding.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Bruce Wayne may try to clarify or provide context, suggesting that there may be more to the situation than meets the eye. This response reflects his desire to explain the circumstances and potentially address any misconceptions.
No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce. They're usually hiding a forked tongue. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
Bruce Wayne may assert his belief that Cobblepot's vision of chaos and destruction will ultimately fail. This response reflects Bruce's confidence in the resilience and strength of Gotham City and its ability to overcome such challenges.
That's a battle you won't win, Oz.
No. Oh, I've learned a thing or three since we were kids. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers. Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Bruce Wayne might choose to ignore the reporters, focusing on his objective and maintaining a composed demeanor. This response reflects his desire to avoid unnecessary attention and distractions.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrible.
Bruce Wayne may choose to ignore the text momentarily, prioritizing his presence and attention at the press conference. This response reflects his commitment to fulfilling his public responsibilities before addressing personal matters.
Fine. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Bruce Wayne may choose to honor the memory of his parents by expressing that they would be proud of the efforts being made to address the issues related to Arkham Asylum. This response reflects Bruce's deep connection to his parents and their impact on his motivations.
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Bruce might express his determination to combat crime in Gotham, inspired by his parents' tragic death. This statement reflects his commitment to making a positive change in the city.
With this facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Bruce Wayne might convey the sentiment that Arkham Asylum has become outdated and no longer meets the needs of Gotham City's mental health system. This response suggests his support for transitioning to a new and more advanced facility.
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Bruce Wayne could explicitly state that he does not consider Falcone a friend or ally, emphasizing their differences and potential conflicts of interest. This response reflects his desire to dissociate himself from organized crime and maintain a clear stance against Falcone's activities.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Bruce Wayne may choose to ignore the text momentarily, recognizing the importance of the press conference and prioritizing his attention and focus on the topic at hand. This response reflects his dedication to fulfilling his public responsibilities and maintaining professionalism.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
Bruce Wayne might choose to refrain from providing a direct response or comment on the matter at that moment. This response allows him to withhold any specific statements and maintain a neutral position on the allegations.
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
Bruce Wayne may dismiss the accusations and assert that the notion of the Waynes being connected to criminals is completely baseless and unfounded. This response reflects his confidence in his family's reputation and a strong denial of any such association.
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
Bruce Wayne could acknowledge the authority of the search warrant and allow the police to proceed with their duties. This response reflects his willingness to cooperate and demonstrate his respect for the legal process.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes.
Bruce Wayne could inquire about the specific information or evidence the police are hoping to discover through the search, expressing curiosity about their objectives. This response reflects his desire for clarity and understanding of the investigation.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Bruce Wayne might express his belief that Mayor Hill is corrupt, suggesting that the mayor's involvement raises questions about the integrity of the warrant and the motivations behind it. This response reflects Bruce's skepticism and distrust towards the mayor.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Bruce Wayne could respond politely, indicating that Vicky's interruption is not an issue, and that he is open to hearing what she has to say. This response reflects his willingness to engage in conversation despite his current thoughts or emotions.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
Bruce Wayne might acknowledge Vicky Vale's offer with gratitude, recognizing that her resources and connections could potentially be of assistance. This response suggests Bruce's willingness to consider help from unexpected sources when it aligns with his objectives.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say, I'm the good guy here...
instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Bruce Wayne might suggest that the timing and nature of the evidence point towards a political motive behind its release, implying that it might be an attempt to tarnish his reputation or undermine his influence. This response reflects his tendency to analyze situations from a strategic and political perspective.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Bruce Wayne could decline Vicky Vale's request to provide a statement, expressing his desire to handle the situation through alternative means or to address it at a later time. This response reflects his preference for privacy and caution when dealing with the media.
Turn it off, Miss Vale.
Oh, but Bruce...
Until I know what's really going on, I am not speaking to the press again.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Bruce Wayne expresses surprise that Harvey, as the district attorney, is unaware of the situation, implying that Harvey should have been informed or involved in the matter.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants with—
Bruce Wayne would express his belief that Mayor Hill blindsided both him and Harvey Dent with the authorization of the warrant, suggesting that they were kept in the dark about the situation intentionally.
Out my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Bruce Wayne would express his determination to investigate the motivations behind Mayor Hill's actions, indicating his commitment to uncovering the truth and holding those responsible accountable.
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Bruce Wayne could express his belief in the importance of unity and solidarity, indicating that they should support each other despite the challenges they are facing. This response reflects Bruce's inclination to work together as a team.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
Bruce Wayne could introduce himself politely, acknowledging Selina's presence and initiating a conversation with her. This response reflects his manners and willingness to engage in social interactions.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Bruce Wayne could inquire about Selina's reasons for coming to Gotham, expressing interest in understanding her background and motivations. This response reflects his curiosity and desire to gather information.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Bruce Wayne might ask if Selina got a glimpse of the perpetrator who mugged her, displaying curiosity and potentially offering his investigative skills to assist in identifying the culprit. This response reflects his inclination to pursue justice and protect the innocent.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
Bruce Wayne could express curiosity about Selina's line of work, seeking to understand her profession and the importance of the stolen item. This response reflects his interest in learning about people and their unique skills.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Bruce Wayne might acknowledge Selina's comment with a polite and reciprocal statement, indicating that he also found it nice to meet her. This response reflects his social etiquette and willingness to engage in pleasant conversation.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Bruce Wayne could inquire about Selina's relationship with Harvey Dent, seeking clarification or further information about their connection. This response reflects his curiosity and desire to understand the dynamics between the two.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
Bruce Wayne could explain to Selina that he has personal motivations and reasons for taking on the role of Batman, which may not be immediately apparent to others. This response reflects his secretive nature and the depth of his convictions.
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Bruce Wayne might acknowledge that Selina has something belonging to him, expressing curiosity or concern about what it is and why she has it. This response reflects his desire to protect his assets and investigate the situation.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
Bruce Wayne could offer his assistance to Selina, expressing his willingness to help retrieve the hard drive or find a solution that satisfies both her and her clients. This response reflects his desire to be a hero and offer support to those in need.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Bruce Wayne could emphasize the importance of trust between them, urging Selina to have faith in him and his intentions. This response reflects his belief in the power of trust and collaboration.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury. Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner. Killing time. Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk!
Batman could offer the criminal a chance to cooperate by promising to spare him from further harm or punishment. This response reflects Batman's ability to intimidate and leverage fear to extract information.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Batman is more likely to respond with this statement, as it aligns with his overall mission to protect innocent lives and seek justice. He is known for giving his adversaries a chance to choose a different path or provide valuable information before resorting to extreme measures.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Based on Batman's typical character traits and methods, it is more likely that he would prioritize obtaining information over resorting to physical violence. Therefore, there is a higher chance that Batman would focus on intimidating the criminal by striking the barrels or using other means to create a sense of urgency and convince the criminal to cooperate.
Tell me!
That cabwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal and not ask questions. Oh, please don't! Oh God, no!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear!
While Batman's actions can be influenced by the circumstances and his personal judgment, it is more likely that he would refrain from breaking the criminal's arm in this situation. Batman is driven by a strong moral code and seeks to uphold justice without inflicting unnecessary harm. He would prioritize extracting the necessary information and incapacitating the criminal without resorting to excessive violence. Therefore, there is a higher chance that Batman would choose not to break the criminal's arm and instead find another means to incapacitate him or deliver him to the authorities.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
Based on Batman's usual behavior and his relationship with Commissioner Gordon, there is a higher chance that Batman would choose to talk with Gordon rather than disappear. Batman and Gordon often work together to fight crime and maintain order in Gotham City. They share a mutual respect and understanding, and Batman sees Gordon as an ally in his mission to protect the city. Therefore, there is a higher likelihood that Batman would choose to have a conversation with Gordon to exchange information, coordinate efforts, or discuss the current situation.
Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya. No. Thank God. He was about to kill me. You want to tell me what the hell this is all about? I told you he was about to kill me. What are you waiting for? Arrest him!
Batman explains his purpose, indicating that his current mission involves pursuing Falcone and potentially uncovering more about his criminal activities.
Falcone was behind this.
Falcone? I thought he'd been a little quiet lately.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce. You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Bruce justifies his actions, asserting that he acted out of necessity to fulfill his mission and protect others, even if it meant resorting to extreme measures.
Look, I did what you had to, but at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Bruce reassures Alfred that he will do everything in his power to ensure his own safety and well-being, emphasizing that he understands the risks and will take necessary precautions.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
Bruce accepts the bloodied movie tickets, recognizing their symbolic significance and embracing them as a reminder of why he became Batman. It signifies his commitment to carrying on his parents' legacy and seeking justice.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. But it goes back years.
Bruce suggests that Mayor Hill may be using the information as leverage against Carmine Falcone, potentially to manipulate or control him. It implies a complex power dynamic between the two and raises questions about their relationship.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Bruce recognizes Jim Gordon's position as a police officer and his commitment to upholding justice. He believes that by providing the evidence to Gordon, it can be used within the legal system to build cases, conduct investigations, and ultimately bring down Carmine Falcone and corrupt elements within the city.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and that man...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too. We've been...
This choice reflects his determination to see justice served and to dismantle Carmine Falcone's criminal empire. Bruce recognizes that Falcone's actions have plagued Gotham for years, and he believes that providing the evidence to Jim Gordon is a crucial step towards holding Falcone accountable for his crimes. By urging Gordon to take action, Bruce demonstrates his commitment to fighting corruption and protecting the city he loves.
Looking for this kind of firepower for years.
This isn't about politics. Gotham is safer with Falcone off the streets.
It's a first step in the marathon to fix this city. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
This response emphasizes Bruce's genuine desire for truth and justice to prevail. He wants to ensure that any illegal activities associated with his family's enterprise are exposed and addressed accordingly. By affirming his commitment to seeking justice, Bruce aims to assure Gordon that he is not attempting to manipulate the investigation or conceal any illicit secrets.
The investigation isn't the problem, it's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene, haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drone's located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! The hell? Oh! How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn... Get your goddamn hands off!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
If Batman believes that Falcone poses an immediate danger to himself or others, he might throw a batarang at Falcone's hand to disarm him and prevent him from using the gun. Batman may choose to assert his authority and demand information from Falcone. This direct approach aims to intimidate Falcone into cooperating, using Batman's presence and reputation as a fearsome vigilante to extract the desired information.
Answers, now, or you fall.
You wouldn't... All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? You son Something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show.
Batman's primary objective is to bring criminals to justice and uphold the law. He may choose to restrain Falcone, incapacitating him and ensuring that he can be handed over to the authorities for a proper arrest and subsequent legal proceedings.
Oh, wait! Christ almighty!
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. Wayne even refused to go on record when asked to defend his family's legacy. In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!